Pain results from a multitude of interactions and information exchanges at several levels in the nervous system. The ascending nociceptive information is modulated at each of these multiple relays before it's integrated into a perception of pain. This perception is individualized and dynamic. Step 3. You look down and form a cognitive awareness of what caused the pain. Now that our brain has perceived the location and intensity of the pain and we're officially irritated, the next step begins in our eyes. They look towards the floor and our feet, the visual field, to find the cause of the pain. Light enters the eye through the cornea and pupil, strikes the lens, and then is projected onto the retina. This 5-layered neural structure has millions of photoreceptors that convert light energy into nerve impulses that the brain can understand. When these visual receptors are stimulated by light, they produce signals that project to the innermost retinal ganglion cells, where they generate action potentials that exit through the axon bundles of the optic nerve, the second cranial nerve. From there, the impulses pass through the optic chiasm, half dissociate while the other half do not. Our left visual field projects to the right side of our cortex, and the right visual field projects to the left side of our cortex. From the optic chiasm, the impulse enters the brain through 2 optic tracts, which terminate in the lateral geniculate nuclei of the thalamus, and then project via the optic radiations to the ipsilateral primary visual cortex. From the primary visual cortex, fibers will go in a dorsal stream from the occipital lobe's prostrate cortex to the parietal lobe's posterior partial cortex and frontal association areas. This allows us to know where the Lego is. The ventral root projects from the primary visual cortex to ventral areas of the prostrate cortex, to the inferotemporal cortex of the temporal lobe, and is involved in object recognition. It lets us know that the cause of the pain was in fact a clear stealth Lego. We remember past pain from stepping on a Lego as memories of how pain occurs stick with us because they are both physical and emotional. The amygdala and hippocampus help us form memories, and the cerebellum and basal ganglia help form the adaptive responses that hopefully stop us from stepping on a Lego again in the future.